Hello and welcome to 5 Minutes for 4 Weeks, a series in which I live stream myself practicing a song for 5 minutes a day for 6 days a week for 4 weeks, totaling 2 hours of practice time spread across 24 sessions to show what is possible with, albeit short, consistent practice and hopefully inspire the viewer to take on tasks perhaps even as daunting as well. Today is day 4 of myself practicing Night Ranger's Sister Christian. I've been working on this piece the last hour and 55 minutes of practice. I've been working on the first 6 measures. Yesterday, I was finally able to play measures 1 through 6 fluidly, along with the music, right hand only 80% speed. I also did have around 2 minutes at the end in which I started working on the left hand. I don't have time to figure out and then become acquainted with playing the left hand for all of the piece, but I do want to perhaps try it with some of the piece. I probably will do. I probably also want to start the recording because day 24 I do like to record. Just if in case I do make a compilation video on YouTube, it is better quality than the stream. Where's my timer? Here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the recording for the actual performance. I probably will do a count up. I like to do some on day 24. I like to do a count up rather than a count down, so that I have 5 minutes to practice, and then I allow myself another 5 minutes to perform. Let's see how that goes. I might just wing it, so I'm not exactly sure how. I might do. I probably practice without the music, then with the music. This is at 80% speed, and then the question is: do I add in the left hand, or do I try to bring up speed? I probably will try to bring up speed first, and then if I need to go back to the left hand and add in the. Actually, no, that's considered practice. I should do that first. Okay, I think I know what I'm planning on doing. No music, left hand a little bit, and then try building up speed. All right, quotation of the day. Success depends on your backbone, not your wishbone. Another one of these cute quotations. Success is not about wishing, it's about doing. It's about strength and resilience, perseverance. These are the qualities. This is what makes up your backbone. This is what makes a difference. This is what leads to success, among other things, not just wishing. Okay. Hi, Dad. Thank you for joining. But ready to begin. Again, I plan on doing a count up. All right. There is no special tone. One thing I like about this piece is that unlike some other power ballads which have an electronic piano sound, this one is a piano sound. So I'm just leaving it on standard ground, I guess. Okay. And let us begin. I'm pulling up the music before, so I have it at the ready. Okay. I should have with the music. I also want to mute myself, the audio, the mic. All right, that's 5 minutes. I like to practice more than 5 minutes on day 24 or any day. So this wasn't a question of 5 minutes of practice and 5 minutes of performance. What I was just trying to do at the end was basically learn the left hand, practice the left hand. And it wasn't about performing the left hand. So that's beyond the purview is not the right word, but that's beyond the what I'm supposed to be doing on day 24. So I stopped it there. I do get a little bit nervous on day 24 just because there is the aspect of performance. So I was kind of talking to myself as I was playing. I'm just like, why is this stressing me out? When I just think of it as playing, it's fine. That's a good thing to think about because it's a moral for other people who are doing this. It's just when you're playing for your friends, or whatever. It's like they just want you to have a good time. Doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. So there's one way to just kind of relax. Eventually, I was able to do it. I did it, I think, with like 2 or 3 minutes in. I think it was 3 minutes in. I finally was able to do it successfully. And then at that point, it was just a question of adding in the left hand, which I sort of did for a bit, but probably better yesterday. It's something which takes time. Overall, though, I chose this piece because my friend Ellie was looking at a songbook. I showed him a songbook I had, and he's big into 80s rock and stuff, and he saw us, and he was all excited. He's like, Sister Christian. So I'm like, yeah, it's a fun piece. I should learn this. Got this nice iconic piano introduction. And just throughout the verse also, it has a nice piano line. I'm just looking ahead a bit. How complicated? Yeah, part of it's complicated, part of it's not. But it should be nice. This is a piece I definitely want to continue learning, and I'm looking forward to having more than 5 minutes a day to practice. One thing about limiting myself to 5 minutes, I have found the last few years doing this, or at least more recently, among those 5 years, among those 4.5 years, is that by limiting myself to 5 minutes, it makes me come back with a hunger to continue learning it on the coming day. Whereas if I played to exhaustion, which I've done with other pieces, you're just kind of like, all right, I'm too tired for this. You stop, you close the book, and it's like when tomorrow comes, it's just kind of like, I remember how exhausted this piece made me feel yesterday. I don't want to do it again today. But with 5 minutes, just like, especially if it's a piece I'm enjoying, I come back and it's like, yes, I'm looking forward to it. So that's something which was going on with this piece, and hopefully I won't be playing it to exhaustion too much during practice when I do continue practicing this piece beyond day 24 with for longer than 5 minutes a day. Hopefully I won't tire myself out too much. Maybe I'll take the songbook. The songbook I'm using, by the way, is classic rock. It's one of these note for note keyboard transcriptions by Hal Leonard. This is the book I used for Separate Ways, which I played last night with this synth. That was fun. You can watch that at the end of day 23 if you are interested. I plan on doing a guitar piece next, so I don't plan on using this book again for another using it for FFF here for another 4 weeks or so. So actually the next piece I plan on doing is this is song number 58. So song number 60 I plan on doing from a different book anyway, so I don't need this here for at least another 1, 2, 3 months or so. So I could bring this to work and just practice, bring the phone downstairs in case anyone calls the office, and then just practice on my mom's piano. Maybe I'll do that. I am enjoying this, and it'll be fun. Cause I get home too late to start practicing piano, and I'd rather just go to bed. So that is that. So definitely do plan on continuing to practice this piece. I know with Honestly, it took a very long time for me. I was practicing that for like an hour a day. I feel like it took a while for me to master it, to memorize it, to play both hands, etc. So I'm not expecting to be able to play this anytime soon, but especially now that I don't really have an hour a day to practice, unless I make that time, which I probably could. But let's see how things go. But I'm looking forward to continuing this piece. I don't know what song I plan on doing next, but I don't plan on streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is preparation for Passover, and then there's just a lot going on. Also, I just finished. This was day 24. I did 2 sessions yesterday. Saturday is a Sabbath, and then I normally would be starting the next piece this coming Sunday, but Sunday and Monday are the first 2 days of Passover. We don't. Most Orthodox Jews don't don't engage in electricity, etc. So I don't plan on streaming then. So the next I should be beginning on Tuesday. So Haley's mom, I gave her first crack at the next guitar piece, but if she doesn't respond, y'all can look at the list. There's a link in the description section with a list of songs from which you make requests, so y'all can feel free and peruse that. And in case Haley's mom does make a request, you can I can add you to the queue. There have been points where I had like I think I had 3 songs in the queue at one point. Let's see how that goes. So looking forward to the next piece, whatever it may be. Looking forward to continuing with Sister Christian. Thank you everyone who joined today, this past week, the entirety of this piece, and for the past 4.5 years. Special thank you to my parents. Wishing you all a great day and a great weekend. To those celebrating, a Shana Tova, Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, Happy Passover. And as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.